Hi guys.
All right.
Welcome back to the Guitar Bay. I'm Danny.
I'm Takis. What are we drinking today, mate?
Oh, today we're drinking some iced tea. Sparkling iced tea, Lipton's, because it's an L episode.
That's right, L episode. And it's sparkling, and that's actually good proof that we are in Germany, because this is perhaps the only place on the planet where you'll find sparkling iced tea. As we know, sparkling things are very popular in Germany. And if you didn't know, you know now.
The iced tea is never... I'll just give you that one if you want.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
There's yours.
Non-alcoholic today.
Again, another boiling hot day. Would be a bad idea to go boozing.
Could have went Long
Cold
Island
for
iced
you?
tea, but... No.
Yeah, peach. Is it peach flavored?
Peach, yep.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, everyone. That hits the spot.
It's a good width.
Ah, perfect. So, yes, I'm shamelessly promoting, without any benefit out of it, actually, Lipton iced tea, L episode. And it's a kind of a regular episode now, yeah? Because we've had the weird surprise episode with the 335, 339, and we kind of squeezed 2 episodes out of this. And then we had the one with the dual overdrives. And now we're back to regular Guitar Bay territory.
Yeah.
And what do I know? I know there's a guitar. And you've told me that there was a problem with this guitar because you got it some time ago. But then you came back and you said, you know what, I fixed it and we can use it.
Yes.
That's all I know.
It's an old guitar. And it's one that we haven't had on the show yet. So we've had a few of the main culprits. We've had the semi-hollow. So you can see this is still here. Still loving this. We've had the PRS. We've had an SG. We've had a Telecaster. Oh, there's something missing from the famous 4, you know? And that's
the famous 4?
Yeah, that I've picked up. So it's an old instrument. I got it on eBay. I paid 130 for it with post. Like another 10 euros postage on top. And yeah, like you say, I was a bit bummed because I was looking for one of these for a while. And it came and the neck pickup wasn't working. So there was no sound coming out of it. And in this type of guitar, it's quite an important pickup, I would say.
Okay, I think I'm going to guess it, but you said 130?
Yeah.
And you said old. When you say old, you mean like what, 70s old?
It's 87 from...
87?
That's what? Older than me.
Huh.
Well, that's mad. 34 years. 34 years. But it's in great nick. Honestly, it's in great nick. And I've really enjoyed it so far. I've had it for a while, like, they've taken a while to get this one out, but I'll grab it. What you put that back in our new lovely guitar rack?
Okay.
There you go.
The main 4, you said?
So we've got, what, 3 of the main instruments in this room. We've got my Les Paul.
We've got Les Paul, we've got Tellys, we've got 339, so semi-hollow. You said neck would be important for this guitar.
Was it?
It's a Strat, mate. It has to be a Strat. Right? Right?
You're right.
Right?
You're getting them all right recently. Give you too
well,
much
you gave me good clues. You said one of the main 4.
Yeah.
And it's a black Strat with a white pickguard.
It's a blackie.
I mean, that's as classic as it gets. It's Squier, made in Korea.
Yeah.
Strat. Everybody. Strat. Yes.
It's
okay.
nice. I mean, there's a bit of talk online about the Korean Strats, Korean Fenders in general. And you can still pick them up. You can still pick them up.
It's an 87?
87, yes.
And you got it for 130
yeah.
on eBay. That's a thick neck, but it feels nice. There's something about Strats and me. Let me tell you about Strats and me. I have a love-hate relationship with Strats because I never managed to play where you have to play not to be bothered by the mid pickup. So I never managed to play either before or after it. I always play on the pickup. And the other thing which Strat players love, and that's what makes Strats so usable, is that the volume pot is so close to the pickups. I was never a huge fan of that. It bothered me. But and it needs to be tuned, but it's it's from 1987. Nice neck.
It's actually really hard to find. Yeah, I know the problem, and that's why I have my jacks in, because it's like the, you know, the modern super Strat style. That doesn't. It's built differently.
My
it's only
Squier
got
too.
two. It's only got two.
Only two. That's right.
knobs.
So this is not too close to the pickups, and somehow the way the pick guard is made, the mid pickup doesn't bother me as much.
And
But,
I hear it when I play. I when I strum, you can
Click.
you hear the click. It's got Fender branded saddles
Yes.
on it. Like I say, there's a bit of a niche for these old Korean Fenders, and I mean, I've played a few
The neck
Squiers.
is in lovely condition.
The tuners are really ugly. I'll put a close up of them, but I hate those Trapezoid. I've already looked to see if there's a way to change them. My idea, like I say, there was an issue with the neck pickup, and then I opened up the back, and it was a ground issue. So it was coming into contact with some of the metal with something else. Resoldered it, and another mod I've done is I've completely slammed the bridge. I genuinely do that on every Strat I've ever had. Put a bunch of coins in between the body and the bridge, so that you have no trem, because Strat trems are just horrible in my
Especially
opinion.
cheap ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna go for, I think it's a general rule when you go for a very budget guitar, take one with a fixed bridge, not with a tremolo bridge. And so you've put a bunch of coins like wrapped in paper or something.
Yeah, wrapped in tape, and then you can get the action lower too.
Yeah.
Because I've had nothing but problems generally with Strat trems, and like I say, I can get the action a bit better. And the thing is, the Strat trems never stay in tune anyway.
It's very good. It's in very good condition
for the age. And like you noticed, the neck is beautiful. It's a stunner. I've played a lot of Fenders, and I've played. It's got mojo. It's got that. It makes you want to play that sort of stuff.
New strings.
It's got new strings.
I can feel the
and
tenors.
yeah.
Tens.
Because of the bridge again being locked down, you can get away with tens, and I had to fix the
two string trees.
Yeah. But it's a really, honestly, my idea, like I say, was to switch out the pick guard and put in some. Maybe we can still do that. What do you think? Should we pimp it? Should I put in locking tuners and a Fender USA custom shop pickups in it? I don't know. Maybe it would be cool.
Well, the locking tuners would come down to how well it stays in tune without the locking tuners, however ugly they might be.
They're just so ugly, and
but,
much more a fan of the vintage.
I say the pickups, if you fancy the way the guitar plays, ergonomically, and it's good, then it's definitely worth it upgrading. If it's solid built and it's not, a wonky piece of wood. And this one's heavy.
Yeah, I think it's just I think I looked up, they're quite cheap. I don't think it's alder. I think it's probably some kind of plywood or basswood. Yeah. But there's different versions of the Korean Squiers. There's a black decaled headstock, and then there's a silver, and then there's a gold. And the gold has an alder body. And it's just the silver, which I think means it's just a...
Okay.
But it sounds okay. Let's plug it in and see how it sounds.
Let's test that claim.
So we're now plugged in. We're going clean into the LC50. Nothing, bit of reverb on the amp. And
That's right.
Takis is going to run through some tones, stick some drive on it, and we're going to have a jam.
Yeah, the usual stuff. Nothing on the pedal board. LC50, SM57, and that's the Strat. And this is the bridge pickup. And it's an E flat because we like Strats in E flat. And I think most of the guitar universe agrees with us. Plus, Danny's Les Paul is also in E flat, so we can jam later without any problems. So, there. That's a Strat bridge.
Sounds like a Strat.
That's a Strat bridge. All right, so, the bridge. Position 2.
Dire Straits position sort of just has that straight away, which is a good sign of a Strat, right?
That's what you want from a Strat. Yeah. Mid position. fourth position, like Funktown. Brilliant. And bridge. No, neck. And that is a Strat bridge. Neck. Jesus. I keep doing it. I don't know why. But that is Strat neck. Yes. So now, Royal Blue Overdrive.
Definitely.
Yeah. We'll show a short. Yeah, what is it, like 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock, yep.
Oh, yes. Rolling down the volume. It darkens quite a lot. That's the difference between a budget guitar and a decent guitar.
Yeah. The electronics are always going to be the part that lets this guitar down, but from build quality, it's great.
I'm going to stay full volume and go backwards from neck to the bridge. Sounds killer though.
It's a lot of body.
Back to the neck. I dig.
You got some Jimmy licks?
Let's go higher gain. Royal Blue off, Mudhoney boost on. Bridge. Okay, I'm gonna go back to. Oh, it's quite hot in here. I'm gonna go back to Royal Blue, but this time hit it with the non-boost Mudhoney to just beef up the Royal Blue. Like a Strat should, and it plays. I mean, apart from the thing that bothers me, which still bothers me, with the pickup, the volume pot not that much I have to say, but the pickup in the way is something I do not really love about Strats. But it sounds like a Strat should, and I'm gonna hit it now with the what you gave to me on my birthday. That's right, which is the Electro Harmonix Octavix.
Hey, that sounds... Hey, I was so excited. That was one of the most things that I was super excited about, was hearing the Strat with a fuzz. To get that sort of Jimmy...
Especially octafuzzes prefer single coils, it seems. This, the wiggle room that the single coil allows the fuzz to be itself, I think, the octafuzz. Otherwise it gets too mushy and unpleasant with hot pickups and humbuckers.
With a telly, it can be a bit too much attack. But the Strat sort of sits in that middle ground, I think.
Good point. Good point. Yeah, with a bridge on the telly, it's a bit too much. But mid position, I have to say, on the telly, the octafuzz is brilliant. Okay.
Can I have a few tones? I'll stay in the amp. Can you just give me some Royal Bluage?
Some Royal Bluage.
Just trying to get some Strat tones. There's a bit of a
It sounds like a Strat.
It does, yeah.
It's great. And it stays in tune. How's the tuning now after this abuse? Okay, we lost her. At least on the high.
But that was a fair bit of abuse, let's be honest.
Yeah, true. Well, we lost about 1 bar of tuning stability based on the Polytune CC Electronic, which is fair enough, given the
We're
price
back.
of this guitar and all the gear it has on. Yeah, you can get this guitar for, you got it for 130.
Yes.
Okay, it'll go back on. You're gonna keep it?
No, I'm going to get rid of it. Because when I play it, I think, oh god, I really love having a traditional feeling Strat, but the Jackson still for me does everything
the thing,
that
yeah.
this does better. The flat, this is a 9.5 radius. But what I would say is, these guitars, the neck is just friggin' awesome. And for me, I can't, it's a thick neck, but it's not baseball bat. And I can't stand baseball bat necks on a...
No, that's the very vintagey,
Strats.
like the
Yeah.
50s Tellers and Strats. And typically they go with, a very thick neck and the 7.25 radius, which is the roundest there is, which makes it a baseball bat. Good for what is it, for chords. But I think John Mayer plays 725.
Yeah,
so
something silly.
his Silver Skies are
I really want to
725.
play one of those.
But it's got massive fingers too. You can
Yeah.
do all the over the board kind of muting and hitting chords like the low E with his thumb. He does that.
Yeah, I was trying to get some of those Stevie tones, and I think it sounds great. Shall we have a jam on it? Do you
Yes.
want to? Do you want
No,
to?
you can have
lead?
it, and I
Yeah.
can have your Les Paul, unless you can't part your Les Paul. So yes, I think your Les Paul could use a few new strings.
Yeah, I think
6 to be precise.
But yeah, this Korean Strat is going to go back on the market. Yeah, I've enjoyed my time with it, and if anyone's looking for, if you don't want to splash out on a classic vibe, the Squiers are also getting better and better, like every budget guitar nowadays. But if you want to kind of get something, because the Bullet Strats to me, the last time I played one, they still feel like a cheap guitar, but this
like
doesn't.
like a plaything. Yeah, it's not really a. Oh, this is heavy. This is the neck's proper. The pickups are great. Good question. When the volume pot does not do what you want it to do, is it the pickups or is it the electronics of the guitar? I'm guessing the second.
I've had the pickguard off, and it is the cheapest of the cheap tone pots and stuff like that. I think the pickups are okay.
They sound good.
Yeah,
they sound Strat-like and full and full of body, like you said.
Maybe a nice harness, nice new CTS pots and stuff like that. And this thing could be a mod platform for sure. Like I say, the neck is one of the nicest Strat necks I've ever played for being that traditional style.
How much is a classic vibe Strat new? Like 370, 370,
yeah.
360, 370 euro, and you got this for 130. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
it's going to go back on eBay for 130.
Yeah, you wouldn't get a Bullet Strat for 130. You would get a Bullet Strat for maybe
199 too.
Yeah.
How much are they?
So
the Affinity series is 199.
Yes.
I think the Bullet Strats are like 150 now.
Mm-hmm.
But I would rather go
it's
this than Bullet Strat.
Like I say, it's got the Fender plated saddles and stuff. And if you go and do a Google, you'll see that there's a good lot of history about these guitars, and there's still plenty on the market. So I would recommend one. And
you got it for 130. There was a dodgy connection, or there was a grounding problem. You fixed it. Now it's back. It's
got a nice action for a Strat. There's no buzzing at all. Really lovely maple neck, and I've enjoyed it. I'll be a little bit sad to see this one go, but it's time.
Okay, brilliant. So I'm gonna park your Les Paul Z here. And we can do the last bit, which is, you can open another sparkling iced tea. Ice cubes are gone. We're very quick to go, because it's quite hot. All right, so our sparkling Lipton iced tea, and?
Album with L.
Album with L. Want to go first?
Yeah, sure. The Last Hero from Alter Bridge.
I have no idea what this is.
Alter Bridge is, do you know the band?
No.
That's Mark Tremonti, Miles Kennedy, you know, the sort of post-Creed band.
Okay. I know Creed, yes.
Yes, and Mark Tremonti is the guitar player from Creed, and Miles Kennedy is one of the, in my opinion, is the best rock singer out there at the moment. And they've been on the go for a good 10, 15 years, I would say. As
Creed or as this?
As Alter Bridge. So since,
Alter Bridge.
Yeah, they're amazing. He has his signature PRS.
Yes, that I know.
And the sounds he gets from on this album as well. The main song, the introduction song is "Show Me a Leader," and that is such a badass intro to an album. Really sort of hard rock, hit it in your face, and Miles Kennedy singing is just unbelievable as well. The song "My Champion" and "Last Hero" as well. Just amazing tones. I would love to see them live. They are one of the bands that are still killing it out there. And I mean, a lot of their music is samey. You know, you can hear that it's Miles Kennedy and Mark Tremonti with his riffs.
And what's the lineup of the band? Is it like a trio with a singer?
They've got a bass player and a drummer as well.
So trio,
yeah.
A rock trio, guitar, bass, drums plus singer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Miles plays guitar too. He's a very, very good, underrated guitar player. And obviously he sings with Slash. He sang with Slash on Slash's no, on his newer stuff, on his solo stuff, to say. Slash, Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators.
I didn't know any of that. I didn't know the band at all, actually.
Yeah,
so it gave me something to look up.
Yeah, awesome, really awesome. I think it'd be your sort of stuff as well. Some of my riffs that I've come up with are very inspired by Mark Tremonti.
So same sound, yeah? The Creed sound, like
the Creed
rock.
sound, the almost Christian
power
chords and the sort of put your arms up and banging. Alter Bridge, amazing.
What was the name of the album again? Last Hero.
The Last Hero. The Last Hero, but you know, it was hard to find something with L. So Last Hero.
I mean, I think as a general rule, we can skip the word the. I did the same with The Dark Side of the Moon, I think, and with bands even. I mean, if it's, you know, if we're playing a game and you have to say a band that starts with a B, you can say the Beatles. Right?
Yeah.
The doesn't count.
No. What's yours with
mine? Doesn't have the, and it's a bit heavier. It's Lateralis by Tool.
Okay, yeah.
Came out in 2001. I think it's their finest moment. Tool have a reputation for, you know, coming out with an album every 10 years or something. They've been around for, I don't know, since the early 90s, and they have altogether 7 albums. But I think this is their finest moment. Every single song. I mean, Schism is obviously the famous song. The famous song from this album. But anything. In terms of the band, the songwriting, the production, came out in 2001. I was 16 years old. Blew my mind completely. Just amazing album. I think it took the whole rock. It took a whole bunch of kids into a more progressive sound, more progressive songwriting, odd signatures like
complex,
fives and sevens and nines, and Adam Jones's Les Paul sounds amazing. Perhaps one of the best rock sounds ever. Danny Carey plays the drums. Maynard James Keenan singing like it's like every note like it's his last one. And
long songs too, right?
Yeah, nothing less than 5 or 6 minutes. Complex compositions for the rock genre, at least. I've seen them live 2 or 3 times. Once in Athens, once in London. 2, I think that's it. I mean, those who know Tool know Lateralis, and it's just an amazing record. And that would be mine.
Cool.
And we can wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks. Subscribe. Hit us with a like. Share. Tell your friends.
Do all that. And also tell us your favorite album beginning with L. Very important for us to know.
Yeah, and what do you think? Do you like a Squier from Korea?
Why not?
I mean, yeah.
Has
anyone got one? Has anyone got one out there? How's your experience with it? Next time, what's next? You got something for me?
I got a pedal.
You got a pedal? Okay.
The one I got when you, me, and Patricia were jamming. Actually, we were going through our playlist for our band, hoping to play somewhere. You know, COVID and everything. Everything is locked down, so we're hoping to be ready by the time we can play. And we were practicing here, and I was trying to hide my computer because I was bidding on a pedal on eBay, and I got it, and I went crazy. I was celebrating.
Yeah.
That's the one we're doing
Cool.
for the next episode. And until then, take care, and cheers.
Bye. Cheers.